I'm Todd Martin. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Emergency One. We are a local urgent care center here in the Hudson Valley. Been operating in the Hudson Valley for nearly 28 years. We began in 1995. Our business is privately owned by Dr. Ferdinand Anderson, who was an emergency room doc here in the Hudson Valley, running one of the local urgent care centers, or one of the emergency rooms here in town, and recognized the need for urgent care services as a alternative to the emergency room for those patients who couldn't otherwise get in to see their primary care physicians but needed immediate care. Since then, we've grown pretty significantly. We opened our second center in 2007 in Hyde Park, our third center in 2014 in New Windsor, and we recently opened our fourth center in Poughkeepsie in 2019. As a small business owner here in the Hudson Valley, there's a tremendous amount of challenges, especially in healthcare, that we've faced. Primarily, the biggest challenges are creating an environment that is a good work environment for our employees and a safe and healthy environment for our patients to come into. As you can imagine, in healthcare, it's evolving every day with the new technologies coming into the industry, the implementation of telemedicine and electronic medical records over the last several years has really kind of challenged us to continue to grow and improve. Ulster Savings Bank has always really been a partner with us as we've looked to either grow our facilities in renovations or bringing in new equipment or technologies, or simply to expand to other communities within the Hudson Valley. We've really kind of counted on them to help us with those initiatives. Well, what brought us to Ulster Savings was really our first project that we had in the Kingston area. We found that our urgent cares were really growing, and in 2005 we reached out to Ulster Savings Bank for a renovation project that we were doing here in the Kingston location. Since then, we've partnered with them to build our second center in 2007 in Hyde Park, and they've been our partner throughout our growth period. So it's really been a value that we've shared with them, and we're really pleased to be able to have the backing of a bank as we grow and look to improve our services to the community. Having served this community for nearly 27 years, one of the things that we value the most is, building services within the community, number one. And, one of the things that we like most about Ulster Savings Bank is it's a small community bank. So as we reached out to them and shared what our vision was for growing our business, we recognize that they shared those values as well. So we find that being attentive to the community, being attentive to the small businesses was a value that they shared, and that fit very, very nicely into the things that we try to achieve as a business as well. The people that I've met at Ulster Savings Bank have been really tremendous. They really care about what they do. They care about getting to know us as a client and really understand what our needs are. I'd say probably the best example of that is during the pandemic. We found literally overnight, the patients in this community just, kind of sheltered in their house, and our patient volumes went down nearly 80%, which was a really scary situation. Ulster Savings Bank was one of the first people to reach out to us and talk to us about what our needs were. They assisted us with the PPP loan. They looked to restructure our loan so that we can get through that times as we rebuilt our business and invested in new technologies like telemedicine, where we could reach our patients at their home. And really what we find about the staff here is they care. They care about the people that they're working with. We're not a number to them. Anything that we've ever needed of them, they've helped shepherd us through that throughout the process. And we're proud to say we were the first ones to get the PPP loan funded here in Ulster County, and that's because of Ulster Savings Bank and the people that work here.